Ah, a random shirtless man in his natural habitat, nowhere to be but here, breathing in the perfect tranquility of nature.
Did you get the shot? This is gonna inspire so many people.
Hey, sorry man, my phone storage was actually full.
Are you serious again? I'm gonna put you in the trash can because that's what you deserve. You kidding?
Does it look more spiritual if my hands are like this, or like this? So you just want to look spiritual?
All right, you got the shot? I'm done with this.
Hello. I would never claim that doing some kind of meditation on kindness and compassion is instantly going to make you a perfectly kind and compassionate person, but I will say that bringing the way I want to treat myself and the way I want to treat others to the forefront of my awareness through these practices has been really helpful to me, and I want to share it with you. We're going to start off with some simple breath work, and I learned pranayama meditation as one class in my yoga teacher training, and the reason for that is that slow intentional breathing actually physiologically helps us come into a state where it's easier to meditate. So come to a simple cross-legged position. Place your palms on your knees or open your palms, whatever feels good for you. Slowly close your eyes. Inhale, find length in your spine. As you exhale, feel your body held by gravity, your feet and your legs held to the earth. Inhale, feel present with this morning, this afternoon, wherever you're on your day. Exhale, see if you can let go just a little bit more, anything that's pulling you away from this moment. Inhale through the nose, feeling air touch the tip of your nose, travel down your throat. Feel your stomach, feel your rib cage, feel your chest. Exhale, let air slowly fall out of your body. Take a few breaths. Now on the next inhale, I'm going to count 4 seconds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold breath for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Find the pace that's right for you. Find what feels good for your body. And practice this on your own for the next few moments. Your mind may be jumping around, but you can calm the mind by focusing on the feeling of air coming in to the tip of your nose, the feeling of air coming out onto your upper lip. Very good. Just keep focusing on the breath. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Right now, your heart rate is slowing down. Your blood pressure is lowering. Your muscles are relaxing. Let your breathing come back to a natural pattern. Now from 0 to 20, we're going to count our inhales and our exhales. Inhale through the nose 1, exhale 2, inhale 3. All the way up from 0 to 20. Focusing on counting helps calm the distracted mind. I almost consider this bicep curls for the mind, because I'll be trying to count my breaths and I'll start thinking about, my ex-girlfriend's mother-in-law's dog, and my brain will go off on a tangent and I'll be like, whoa, and I'll pull it back. And that pulling your mind back in and realizing the patterns of your mind is what's so helpful. Let's begin to count from 0 to 20. If you lose track of where you're at any point, no worries, just pick up somewhere where you think you left off. Once you reach 20, you begin counting down from 20 back to 0. Inhale 20, exhale 19, inhale 18. You're doing great. Focusing on the counting help anchor the distracted mind. Now, wherever you're at, let your breath come back to a natural pattern. Imagine there's a drone at the top of the room. You're looking down at yourself. Can you see it? Can you see the look on your face, what you're wearing, what the room looks like around you? Now zoom out from the room. As you're looking down, see the context of this person's life you're looking at. What are their hopes, fears, dreams, things that make them come alive, things that drain their energy? And looking down at yourself from a bird's eye view, as you inhale, feel kindness and compassion. As you exhale, release the weight of any judgment you may be holding on to for yourself as much as you're able to. Inhale kindness and compassion. Exhale, release judgment. If you'd like to, you can even imagine a warm ball of light in the center of your chest that represents compassion to you. I'm thinking of an aqua blue light. As you inhale, like oxygen, stoking a flame. With every inhale, that light gets a little bit bigger, filling your body more and more with the warm sensation of compassion. We all hurt, and we all hurt others. Life is complicated and confusing and hard to manage sometimes. Inhale, feel kindness and compassion for this person that you're looking down on from bird's eye view, for yourself. Exhale, release any judgment you may be holding on to. Inhale. That warm sensation of compassion is getting bigger and bigger, filling your body, pushing out any room for the feeling of judgment. Take the next few moments with this in mind. Now, think about the people that you interact with on a daily, weekly, regular basis. This can be family, close friends, coworkers, a roommate. Think of their faces, what they may be doing right now, the context of their lives. As you bring them into your mind, I want you to think of kindness and compassion for them as you inhale. Also invite you, if you'd like to imagine a warm ball of light in the center of your chest. This time I'm imagining a maroon light, and as you inhale, like oxygen stoking a flame, that ball of light's getting a little bit bigger. Inhale, kindness and compassion. Exhale, release judgment. Research professor and just lovely human being Brené Brown said, one of the most shocking findings in my work is the idea that the most compassionate people I've interviewed over the last 13 years were also absolutely the most boundaried. Boundary is what's okay, what's not okay. What I think we do is we don't set boundaries. We let people do things that are not okay and get away with behaviors that are not okay. Then we're just resentful and hateful. Me, I would rather be loving and generous and very straightforward with what's okay and what's not okay. Feeling compassion and kindness for these people is not mean having no boundaries. It just means realizing that they have complicated lives, hurts, fears, hopes, dreams that we don't know about. Feeling compassion for their human experience and releasing judgment. Realizing maybe everyone's just trying their best. Take the next few breaths with this in mind. Inhale kindness and compassion. Exhale judgment. That light in your chest is getting a little bit bigger and bigger, filling your body with the warm sensation of compassion, leaving no room for the feeling of judgment. Maybe even think of one person at a time that you're close with and focus on one of their faces at a time. And as you inhale, feel kindness and compassion for them. And as you exhale, release judgment. Now I want you to think of yourself downtown in whatever city you live in. You're walking down the street. There's people passing by you. Strangers, people you've never met before. What do they look like? Where may they be going? What are the expressions on their face? Think of yourself in traffic and someone cuts you off at the grocery store. Someone's having an annoying conversation with their child behind you. Strangers, people you'll never know. you've never met. As you inhale, feel kindness and compassion for them. And as you exhale, release the weight of judgment. If you'd like to, you can even imagine a third ball of light in the center of your chest and thinking of a purple light. And as you inhale, like oxygen stoking a flame, that light is getting a little bit bigger, filling your body with the warm feeling of compassion, leaving less and less room for the feeling of judgment. Inhale, kindness and compassion. Exhale, release judgment. The Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows created words for feelings that we don't have words for in the English language. There's a word called sonder that's defined as the realization that each random passerby is living with a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and inherited craziness. An epic story that continues invisibly around you like an anthill sprawling deep underground with elaborate passageways to thousands of other lives that you'll never know existed, in which you might appear only once, as an extra sipping coffee in the background, as a blur of traffic passing on the highway, as a lighted window at dusk. Inhale, feel kindness and compassion for these faces and people and strangers that you will never know their internal worlds. You're only seeing the very surface of their actions. Practice this. Keep this in mind for the next few moments. You could even picture yourself somewhere where you go on a regular basis. I'm imagining myself in the line at the grocery store. Think of the person in front of you with the line. Imagine the scenario, and as you inhale, feel kindness, compassion, understanding, and exhale judgment. Think of yourself in traffic. Maybe that's where you get pissed off, someone cuts you off. As you inhale, think they have complex lives that you'll never know about. Exhale, release judgment. Now let your mind rest. Draw your awareness back to your breath. Either notice the rise and the fall of your chest, feeling of air coming in the tip of your nose and out, touching your upper lip. Let thoughts come and go. As they would say in Eastern terminology, watch your thoughts come and go like clouds blowing by in the wind. Brain maps have also shown through scientific studies that meditation increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is the watchtower, the part of our brain that can see more perspective, and decreases activity in the amygdala, which is the smoke alarm, part of our brain that experiences emotions and sensations is happening right here, right now. So as we take a step back from the patterns of our thought, see more perspective, . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . If you feel your mind jumping around, just bring yourself back to your breath. There's a term that's called monkey mind, which is the mind that's jumping around. I always thought monkeys were so cute and gentle, and I didn't understand the term until I spent time in India, and there were gangs of monkeys on the street, and I actually got cornered in the alley by one time and had to take a different direction home, and they would steal food and jump in houses and knock things over. I still love monkeys, but now when I think of monkey mind, I think of that gang of monkeys jumping around, grabbing onto everything, trying to steal everything. We meditate, we take a step back from the monkey mind. You may not instantly think about nothing. You won't instantly think about nothing when you start to meditate, but through regular practice, you can see yourself take a step back and at least see the patterns of your mind, which is the first success of meditation. Please stay here as long as you like. Pause this video and have your own experience. But for those of you who feel ready, bring your palms to prayer center. May you go into this day with kindness to yourself, kindness to others, and presence in the things that you do. Thank you for practicing. Namaste. Hope this practice was helpful to you. It's been very helpful to me. Take care of yourselves. Much love.